Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our backyard. It's just a couple minutes after 7 o'clock at the beginning of April. It's only April 5th, but our garden has just been exploding to life. I love springtime. In this video, I just wanted to come out and share with you, a couple of the sounds and just the peacefulness. What is your favorite time of day to go out into your gardens? I find that I really do love early mornings because it's so peaceful. And even though I can hear the traffic in the distance, you come out and you can hear the birds, the squirrels. Unfortunately, wish I didn't have them. But the sun isn't out yet, and it's fun to inspect. It's just fun to see what's going on in the garden. What flowers are blooming? You can see the progress day to day. New growth that happens from week to week. In spring, a lot happens. And as a gardener, this was very unfortunate. I tripped on a curb walking my dog and broke some fingers. So as you can imagine, this is certainly not helpful in the garden, in gardening. But the good news is I don't think I'm going to have surgery. The bad news is I can't do everything that I like. Temporarily, we've moved some things around because we had new windows installed recently, and just a couple of days ago we had a new hurricane proof sliding glass door installed, and so that required a little bit of movement of some of my things, and so we'll be working this weekend to get those pots and containers back into their places. But this very early morning is when I like to come out and really inspect everything to see if I have any issues or the new growth that's happened. I can tell where there is some damage. Squirrels have been digging right next to some plants. I usually try to get that fixed in the morning. In particular, we have issues with squirrels digging, especially where we have planted new plants. And believe it or not, they absolutely love to dig where new plants have been planted. This is my octagon of cardinal climber, and we plant these from seed, and they have been digging. They love to climb the trellises, and they come in and dig, and so they've dug some up, and we just replant in the spring. I have two octagons, and this side has taken a larger hit, so we've come in and done a little bit of succession planting. But this time of the morning is just really when I come in and do the inspections. I usually like to come in the back of the trellises to see what's going on. Where I've had any issues I did have a couple of questions recently about our trellises, and we do put the trellises and tie them with wire to these very, very sturdy cattle poles. These are what you insert to make fences, barbed wire fences, and so we lash or strap our trellises onto these for stability. It gives us probably a good 6 inches of height. Not a lot, but it does make the trellis a little bit taller than our fence. And the reason we do this and not just put the trellis into the ground is because we can get winds here, especially tropical storm and hurricane winds. And so you can see we've done this on all of our panels for our trellises. And I should say my husband has done this. And so each year now, it's very easy once the trellises have been installed. You don't see the back of those, the support on the back of the trellises. And the vines just grow up them so nicely each year. And you can see here is where my incense passion vine is just starting to grow up the trellis, and all 5 of these panels will be covered in passion vine by midsummer, which of course that's something that I really love. I love vertical interest in addition to normal beds and containers. It just adds that next dimension or that next element of height. This has been fun because this is the first day I've seen blooms from my Amante Salvia. They might have bloomed yesterday, but I was at the doctor's yesterday. So both Amante and Amistad are blooming. And so when I come out in the morning like this, I get nice little surprises that are just so fun to see. I'm going to be doing another video on my Salvia. Last year, I mentioned that Salvia was my go-to plant in the garden, and it truly is. And I have quite a few different salvias this year, and I'd like to share all the kinds that I do have in my garden. And I will be sharing that update sometime this month. The garden is a true happy place for me. It's fun to come out and see all the different changes. All the new blooms. And especially in spring, so much changes so quickly. I enjoyed the birds coming in, singing, bringing their little ones in, teaching them to eat, teaching them how to get bird seed from the feeder. It's pretty fun to watch. When is your favorite time to go into your garden? And when is your favorite time to do the work in your garden? Well, thanks for joining me this morning. I just wanted to get out and just take a look. I'm a little bit more limited these days, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do and what I can't do with my broken fingers. Ugh. I would like those few seconds as a do-over, that's for sure. But it's fun to see things like all the new growth. Cardinal climbers are starting to get their true leaves. And even though I have grass and weeds in the back that I need to take care of, oh my goodness, it's so fun to see all this that will be growing up onto our pattern, onto our fences, which is so fun. It's just exciting. So thanks for joining me this morning. I enjoy bringing you on my gardening journey. And I hope to see you again soon.